So the points I wanted to make here. A lot of nonsense is spoken about serviced accommodation. And there's loads of experts in serviced accommodation and everyone's got an opinion, right? And sometimes you don't know what you don't know. So you don't know that the mentor's talking nonsense or the trainer or mentor's talking nonsense about it. And they don't know. They might be genuinely saying what they believe. And so at Progressive Property, I teach the service accommodation training at Progressive Property, and I've got a team of trainers and mentors that help me educate people and starting and scaling a service accommodation business. And so I'll give you some context. The problem is, and this has arisen a couple of times recently. I was literally on a webinar the other night and somebody was saying it to me, what they had been told. And the example or the scenario I'll give you is this particular problem. Somebody had been told that if they have got a property, they can only put a mortgage on it after 2 years of trading it as service accommodation, which is wrong. It's nonsense. I'll tell you where the issue is. In a hotel, because we convert Guesthouse B&Bs into apartment hotels, right? So got experience of this. In a hotel, the lender might want to see 2 years worth of trading before they will give you a service accommodation mortgage or a commercial valuation, and they're giving you a mortgage based on the EBITDA of the property, right? And actually some lenders will do it after a year, but that's where it comes from, because service accommodation, a hotel is a form of service accommodation. So somebody might have just read that or seen that or heard that and then just think that that's it across the board for all types of service accommodation. Now, for houses and apartments being used as short-term rentals, that's C3 properties, right? So hotel is a commercial C1. That's C3 properties, and then the lending criteria is completely different for those. Now, if it's a building society, the lender might do a furnished holiday let type product, and they might want evidence from a local SA management company or sometimes national, saying what the likely night rates and occupancy and revenue is likely to be, and then they will lend accordingly. Banks, quite often banks will do short-term rental type mortgage. Okay, I know they call it different things. And they quite often, with the banks, they will treat it as if it's a buy-to-let. And they will lend based on the stress test that they would apply to a buy-to-let. And for information, that stress test is the mortgage rent ratio, the monthly mortgage payment, or the monthly buy-to-let rent has to be 125%. That percentage changes, right? Sometimes 140. But the monthly rent achievable as a buy-to-let has to be currently 125% of the monthly mortgage payment. And on that basis, if it meets that mortgage rent ratio, they will do a 75% loan to value interest only mortgage, right? And you can get that as your very first SA, by the way, because if it works as a buy to let, it's definitely going to work as service accommodation. And I remember that I had somebody saying, oh, they've been told by somebody else that you got to trade for 2 years, etc. And people that I train and mentor go into my group. And I basically said, look, who's out there got a service accommodation mortgage as you're just starting out, brand new in service accommodation? And it was a bit like a Me Too movement. And everyone said, well, I did, which is obviously reassuring to the person that had been told you can't do it. So this person had bought a property for cash, and then they were told that you're not going to be able to put a mortgage on it for 2 years. And obviously it really scared that person. Unfortunately, she was able to get the correct information from me and my team. And so it's a difficult one, I know, because you don't know. The mentor, the trainer, doesn't know if they're talking nonsense, and you don't know whether they're talking nonsense either. So at Progressive Property, if you want training and mentoring at Progressive Property on service accommodation, then it's me and my team that can deliver that training and mentoring, right? And guess what? I got this question yesterday. Oh, yeah, but do you do that form of service accommodation? Well, the different forms of service accommodation, the main ones, right? Rent to SA or rent to rent SA, rent to SA, right? Yes, we do that. Well, I do that. Service accommodation management. Yes, do service accommodation management. I even do rent to SA and outsource the service accommodation management, because that's really that's good leverage. You're splitting the profit effectively, but it's good leverage if you're not having to do any work. I turn buy-to-lets into SA. I turn HMOs into SA. I've literally just sold a buy-to-let, actually, because when I get a buy-to-let back from a tenant now, if it doesn't work as SA, I sell it and then I'll reinvest it into what does work. So I do purchase to SA. I do buy, refurbish, rent, refinance into SA. So all the different forms of SA, obviously Guesthouse B&B, not obviously, but Guesthouse B&B converted into apartment hotel. So actually, if whatever type of service accommodation you want to learn, then you should come and learn it from me and my team, okay? Because we're practicing what we preach. And in order, I mean, it's so important these days to get good education in service accommodation because it's ever changing, yeah. And especially of late, there's lots of different legislation changes being talked about and announced, etc. And so if you want the most up-to-date knowledge on it, and actually there's a lot of people, I heard yesterday someone saying, oh, well, rent to SA is dead. Well, no, it's not. Okay, honestly, it's not. But I don't mind the noise out there about service accommodation. I don't mind that because where there's adversity, there's opportunity. And then if people believe the noise, then that means that competition goes away, doesn't it? So the noise is that's just noise. Okay, so if you actually want the ground truth and what is actually going on, and also little loopholes, all right, because there's always a little way around a problem that the masses perceive as a big problem. So if you want to learn how to do it right, start and scale a service accommodation business, then come and learn from myself and my team. And I can sponsor you. So for each, only once a month, okay, I can do 15 places for free on a service accommodation training day with me. It's a service accommodation discovery day. And you can decide whether or not you want to take service accommodation on to the next level. Yeah. I'm not promising, that's not like mentoring, is it? A day training with me, but you can decide whether or not to take things on to the next level and whether service accommodation is right for you. Because when people come on my training, more often than not, they say, do you know what, I had this perception of what service accommodation is and how it works, but now you completely changed my opinion on that. So why not come in and actually get a real picture of what service accommodation is, actually see how service accommodation operates properly, not just listening or your perception. I mean, for instance, I used to think that service accommodation was penthouse apartments or chocolate box cottages, right? Yes, those can be used as service accommodation, but guess what? It's also bog standard inner city terraced properties used as serviced accommodation, and you can do rent to service accommodation on bog standard inner city terrace. And the main type of guest avatar on those is contractors and trades, and they can stay for like 6 months, right? And you're just sending cleaners in once a week or sometimes once every 2 weeks to do a mid-stay clean, and you'll notice your profit margin is huge then when you get nice long chunky bookings like that and hardly any admin. But people who don't know what they're doing don't know how to do service accommodation in that particular way. So if you want to come and learn how to do it right, then let me know in the comments. I'm not going to tell you to write a specific thing because the bots, right, the bots think, oh, what's that person up to? What's that account doing? They haven't paid to boost. Well, do you know what? I was with Rob Moore yesterday, and he said even when you pay to boost a post, if you are selling something or inviting people to come to a training day with you, then they will restrict the algorithm. So what's that all about? You're paying to use their platform for promoting something, and then they basically shadow ban the post anyway. So don't go writing all the same thing. But let me know in the comments if you would like to attend that training with me. I can sponsor 15 places for each training day. That you will definitely, trust me on this, when you come to that day, other people that are in the room will have paid for their tickets. So this is a genuine offer. Type in the comments if you want to be sponsored. I can send you a link and you can register, and you can bring yourself and one other person for free, up to 15. Okay, so depending on the platform, so this video goes out on other social media platforms, you can maybe just go to the my bio, and there'll be a link in my bio where you could download your ticket for free or register for free. But otherwise, just let me know in the comments and I'll send you a link, DM you a link, and I will see you on the training. Now, if you like, you can post in the comments also anything that you have been told that you then since found out is rubbish, or you could say, oh, well, I've been told X, Y, and Z. Type it in the comments and I will do my best to help and maybe correct stuff, or it might even say, well, I agree with that. I'm not saying I know everything, but I've been doing service accommodation a long time. I've been doing property a long time. I've been doing it since 1991, buy-to-let, HMO, obviously serviced accommodation. And so I've got an awful lot of knowledge to hopefully bring to the party. So let me know if you want further training on serviced accommodation, and I will see you on my training course. If you are quick, you can get 2 free tickets with me to attend. So here's to your success in service accommodation. And from me, the property soldier, remember, your future needs you. Take care.